Was it a mutual breakup between Randy Gregory and the Broncos? How was Zach Parise's debut with the Avalanche? Plus, would you rather win a Super Bowl or have a six-pack? That was an actual question that was asked at Super Bowl Media Day. Welcome to your Denver Sports Daily for February 6th. Let's go.
Taking you through your morning headlines, it's Denver Sports Daily with Rachel Vigil.
Remember when some of Broncos country was all excited about Randy Gregory, thinking about all the sacks that he was going to get? Well, that dream did not last long, but it has seemed to work out for Randy Gregory, who is preparing for the Super Bowl. He spoke with our very own Andrew Mason about his time with Denver, and it seems like it was a mutual breakup. Take a listen.
At the end of the day, like I said earlier, put me in the right position right now to, play in the Super Bowl. A lot of that stuff, it'll unfold how it wants to unfold. Got a lot of guys in that locker room and on that staff that I really do care about. My time in Denver, I really enjoyed that stuff. My family there and stuff like that. So nothing bad I can honestly say about that. But business is business. The league is what it is, and there's something that needs to be done probably on both sides.
Sometimes things just work out for the better, and that was exactly the case for Montrell Washington, who is now with the Kansas City Chiefs. Again, our very own Andrew Mason had a chance to catch up with him at Media Day about his time with the Broncos. Take a listen.
I wouldn't say it wasn't as frustrating. I mean, I just felt I guess I just didn't do enough on my end. You never would blame coaches, never would blame players, anything like that. It's always, at the end of the day, I'm the one that's playing, so it's all on me. So I just was young-minded, I guess, and was not doing, as much as I could have to keep myself at the Denver Broncos with them. But, like I say, luckily things worked out. I'm blessed to be here with the Chiefs and in the Super Bowl.
And it looks like there will be a reunion for Vic Fangio and Christian Parker in South Philly. The Broncos will be searching for a new DB coach. Christian Parker is expected to leave Denver to take the position on the Eagles' defensive coaching staff. A huge bummer for the Broncos, but a reunion indeed. All right, now another reunion. The Ravens are expected to hire Jerry Rosburg in a role focused on game management per sources that are coming out. Rosburg, 68, was Baltimore's special team coordinator from 2008 to 2018 before retiring. He then served as the Denver Broncos interim head coach in 2022. How could we ever possibly forget? I feel like everybody loved Jerry Rosburg, and now he is headed back to Baltimore. Personally, I'm happy for him. I'm glad to see that he's going to be back involved with the NFL. I thought he did a great job when he was here in Denver for the position that he was put in and the changes he went and made. Cecil Lammey and I talked about it yesterday on Coffee Break. You can check out that episode over on our YouTube channel, but I'm happy for Jerry Rosburg, so congratulations. Zach Parise made his Avalanche debut last night and played on the line with Johansson and Lehkonen. The game last night was a bit of a struggle. Obviously, Nathan MacKinnon with an absolute crazy, insane shot gets the Avs on the board. They go through 2 periods and everything's looking good. Then, obviously, we've got an OT game. And it's like you can tell the Avalanche, they look a little tired. Their legs are tired. And it just couldn't get it going in the third. And then in OT, they end up falling 2-1. A huge bummer. But to be honest, Zach Parise looked pretty good out there. I thought that he did a nice job of just coming in and really showing what he can bring to this team. I think the future is bright and that the Avs did a good one on this trade. Now, of course, the Avalanche do play again tonight, so make sure you tune in. That is a 5:30 p.m. start time as they will take on the Devils. Travis Hunter, he got engaged to his longtime girlfriend, a beautiful ring that you can see on the picture worth $100,000. And he said on a YouTube video that he knew a long time ago that she was going to be the one. It just took a few minutes to definitely have to get that ring. And of course, that NIL money is 100% helping. Now, there's a lot of drama happening with the Super Bowl. Just 6 days away. The San Francisco 49ers, actually, they're 5 days away. I should get my math right. The San Francisco 49ers began and went to UNLV to work on their practice field, and they're not exactly sure if they are 100% going to be staying there. The team has already complained about the firmness of the natural grass the NFL has laid over the artificial turf on the field. So they are looking at other options, saying, hey, can we go wherever the Chiefs are practicing and possibly, working out there when they're not over there, etc. So they are adjusting their practice schedule again so that they could possibly go to the Raiders practice schedule. But there's been no official word from the team or from the NFL on if that is going to be happening. Again, I can't believe the Super Bowl is this Sunday, you guys. I'm so freaking ready. Let me know in the comments who you are going. Are you rolling with the 49ers or are you rolling with the Chiefs? Not who you want to win, Who do you think will win? Let me know in the comments, please. All right. And then Andrew Mason, of course, he's out there in Vegas and he is looking at the turf. So they did their media night last night for Super Bowl 58 and they used a turf field down there. And then you can notice that the end zones aren't painted all the way from the goal line to the end line and the sideline to sideline. And there's a little gap there. It's because they're going to be rolling in a grass field for Sunday. So that's just like a little bit of tidbit information that you would never really realize unless you were actually there. So I didn't realize that they did a turf field and then they roll in grass for the actual game. And would you rather win the Super Bowl or have a six-pack of abs? That was a real question asked during media night for the Super Bowl. And you can see it's coming from this picture of Patrick Mahomes as he is rocking what people are calling a dad bod. He even responds, yo, why they have to do me like that? So many people are talking about Mahomes' dad bod. What's that looking like? And he had an excellent response to it. Take a listen.
Another Super Bowl for sure. I have a six-pack. It's just under the dad bod. So it's just, if you feel, I mean, there might be some skin there, but then underneath that, the six-pack's there. You just got to get real close, and you got to squint a little bit, and I think you'll see it.
It's honestly such a good response. I give him major props on that. Anytime anyone's talking about somebody's body, it can be a little like, how are they going to take it? And Patrick Mahomes, just an absolute gem with that one. And he's preparing to play in his fourth Super Bowl. And a lot of people are beginning the comparisons about Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes, myself included. I've been in there saying if he wins this one, he literally could end up being the GOAT by the time his career is over. Now, Brady's obviously widely regarded as the best NFL quarterback of all times, but Mahomes is starting to give him a bit of a run for his money. I agree with that statement. He's close to halfway to what Brady has accomplished in his NFL career. You can see some of the stats that people have out. And if you guys want, we can definitely talk about this on Coffee Break. So let me know. But it's crazy similar how many stats that they have that are just like 1 or 2 points off, 1 or 2 touchdowns off. It's insane. And so, yes, I do think that Patrick Mahomes may end up being the GOAT by the time his career is over. A lot of people will know this name. Le'Veon Bell is hoping to return for one last run in the black and yellow. The veteran is running back and told Sports Illustrated that he started training as he hopes to return to the NFL next season. I feel like he did his rotations with a bunch of different teams. He went to the Ravens. He was with the Bucks, did a little bit of time with the Jets as well, but he's only willing to come back for one team. And he says, I will only come back for one team. You all know who it is. I don't have to say no name. You all know who it is. And of course, that is the Steelers, as he was a 2-time All-Pro Bowl for the Steelers from 2013 to 2017. So would that be crazy to see Le'Veon Bell return back to the NFL with the Pittsburgh Steelers? Hey, I don't count out anything nowadays. You never know what can happen, but it would be a little wild. This is an interesting one too. The Eagles will open the 2024 season with a Friday night game in Brazil. I don't know how I feel about this. Commissioner Roger Goodell said during his chat with the media in Las Vegas, this will be the NFL's first game in South America and the first NFL season opener on a Friday since September 18th, 1970, when the Rams beat the Cardinals 34-13 at the LA Coliseum. I don't love this move personally because I haven't really loved the whole global talk about the NFL. I don't really like the early morning games, the 7:15, 7:30 a.m. games that we have here when they go to London or wherever they're going. I don't really like this move, but I feel like Eagle fans especially will not like this move because this will count as a home game for the Eagles. So therefore, if you have season tickets, you're technically losing, part of what you're paying for because they're going to be playing in Brazil. They were scheduled for 9 home games in 2024, so they'll still have 8 regular season games at the link. I'm just not a huge fan of this move at all by the NFL, and I know they really do want to go global, but I'm curious how you guys are feeling. Do you like the global games? Are you excited about the global games? Or are you like, no, just keep them here. We love the home field advantage that you get when you play. And the Eagles, obviously, they might not have made the Super Bowl, and you probably, if you're an Eagles fan, you're looking at it like, this wasn't exactly a great run, but for a lot of other teams, Bronco fans included, they had a pretty dang good season over there. And then we just saw the NHL All-Star Weekend, but now the NBA All-Star Weekend will be closely approaching, and it's going to feature a big upgrade. Part of the weekend, including the All-Star Game, will be played on a glass. Yes, you heard me, a glass LED court. The NBA Senior Vice President of Live Production Entertainment said in a statement, it gives us a little bit more range in what we can do as far as interactive graphics. I'm going to be really interested to see what this is going to look like. There's a lot of rumors, obviously, that are happening around this. And you guys, one of the things they're saying is it's going to show like a little red circle. Like when you're watching on TV and they put a little red circle on the players, and it's going to be able to say like, oh, the points are here, personal foul, whatever it's going to be. I think it's going to be fascinating. They're also going to be able to change the colors. I'm really excited for this, but I think as a player, you're kind of looking at it like a glass LED court. It's got to be different than what they're typically used to playing on. You wonder if anybody will be slipping and sliding, anything of that nature. I'm going to be fascinated to see what it ends up looking like, but I think it is also going to be really cool as well. So I think from a TV standpoint, or even in person, if you're there watching any of the games, I think it's going to be really cool. So let me know what you think about the glass LED court as well. Plenty of good stuff, you guys. I definitely want to check it out. I see a lot of people are just mad about Randy Gregory in the comments. So, we're just going to leave it at that. Also, if you are a country music fan, I did want to put this out there. A sad day for a lot of country music fans as Toby Keith passed away this past weekend. Dude, such a legend, so impactful in so many things when it comes to country music. So cheers to the red, white, and blue on that front. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful Tuesday. A coffee break at 12 p.m. Come hang out with us. It's going to be me and Richie Carney. We're going to be going through a lot of comments that you guys have put out there and just having some reaction to that. You guys liked that last week when we did it. So come hang out with us, 12 p.m. We'll see you guys all later. Have a wonderful Tuesday. Bye, everybody.